Hey, it's your man Charlie P. Let's jump right into it with a little back office proof. We passed it. Phase 2 is passed. As you see, we needed 10K profit target. We hit it today. We are officially $5.70 above the profit target. We were able to do $7,700 in profit today. Let's see, my trading days. And I want to point something out to y'all real quick. You see my win rate is 57% on this account. This is my 4th trading day that I actually took a trade. So we opened up a 0.01 lot on day 1 just to get the timeline started. Since I needed 5 minimum trading days, I just wanted to open up the timeline. Then this was the second day I took some trades, profited that day, 2,300. I took a 0.01 lot again yesterday because I didn't see anything yesterday. So I just threw another trade out there just to count a trading day. And you see that pretty much broke even. So $0 made, $0 lost. And then today, 7,700 on one trade. So we still need one more trade for 5 trading days, but 57.14% win rate. Don't worry about win rates. I have yet to have a losing trading day on this account. That's why I don't care about win rates, win percentages. It doesn't freaking matter. How much are y'all losing at the end of the day? That's why I'm just like, don't worry about win rates. A lot of this stuff is, people can open up a trade and change their mind, be like, you know what, I shouldn't have took that. Let me just jump out. Or like, it doesn't mean the strategy doesn't work. Maybe it means they just jumped in a trade and jumped right back out. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm rambling. I'm tripping. Let me jump into the charts and let's talk about what we did to pass my Forex Funds challenge. And I am officially, tomorrow after I do that last trade, I will be $600,000 funded between FTMO and my Forex Funds. Yeah, we look like we are about to pass this phase 2 verification of my Forex Funds challenge. This wasn't based off a strategy of mine. However, I'm going to break the trade down. This was a simple raw price action. It made too much sense for me to pass up. I need 32 pips to pass this challenge. Well, really like 30 or 31 would be sufficient. So let's break this trade down though, as far as why I took the trade. This was very close to one of my strategies, my Picatin strategy, but it didn't quite meet the rules. However, 2 things that I noticed that I don't draw trend lines, like I said, but I can see them, I just can see them. And this right here, I was like, this trend line definitely was broken and retested. It hit it here, it broke it, it retested it once, twice, 3 times. And on this third one, that's where I got in, was right at the bottom of this 15-minute wick right here. So it was definitely a really good entry. It came down, I caught it on the way up, so I had no drawdown on this trade. And it, we're looking good so far. As you see, it's risk-free. My original stop loss was 7 pips below. So it was somewhere around this area right here is where I put my original stop loss, something like this. And then once it broke above the top of this 15-minute candle, I was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and just go risk-free for mainly because of the time of day. It's almost 11 a.m. Well, it's turning 11 a.m. right now, actually, but it was getting close to the point where I'm like, the market has chosen its direction for the day at this point. So if it broke that, then I'm going risk-free. And it did come down, and I was like, well, maybe it's gonna go ahead and take me out. It is what it is. But it looks like we're good now. But anyway, getting back to the actual reason we took the trade. This was one simple break and retest of the trend line, and this is two right here. Is this support and resistance line right here, which I'll just make that a little thicker for visual purposes, which we just kept tapping at. Tapped it as resistance, tapped it as resistance, broke it, revisit it as support. So same thing, it did the same thing on this support line and this diagonal trend line. Simple break and retest. Nothing fancy. Not going to be a long video. That's literally the only thing that I saw. And the entry, I took the same way that I pretty much take most of my entries, which is I waited on it to come down and grab my 50 EMA on the 15-minute chart. And once that happened, that's where we entered the trade, as you can see. I am also in this trade on my FTMO account as well, which I'll just pull that up. Let me minimize the screen. There we go to fit this little window I got open. So we're up on this one, 7,400 so far. So doing good on that one. My payout on this account comes on Friday. So 2 more days and I will get paid out on this account. So hopefully I don't ruin the profits. So and I guess real quick while I'm thinking about it, since this won't be a long video, a lot of people have been saying when they download my template that it's not pulling up the settings like this. Shout out to Carlos Alberto. I saw you posted in my Facebook comments under somebody's post where you mentioned something that I hadn't thought of, which I've done every time, but maybe this is the problem is maybe some of you guys are putting the template in and uploading the template before you download the indicators. Make sure you download the indicators first and get those in the proper folder first, and then download the template after that. That could be one reason. 2, I only use Windows. I only use MetaTrader 4. I cannot speak to TradingView. I don't know how TradingView works, guys. I'm sorry. It's just not something I use, so I can't speak on it. And I don't use like I said, I don't use a Mac computer. So if you're trying to download this on Mac, I really don't know if that might be part of the issue. What I will do is I'm going to make one more video. It's going to be specifically dedicated to installing the indicators and templates. I'm just going to go through it one more time, and just to show like that's what I do. That's how I install it. And as long as you follow those instructions, it should work. I will also try to break it down as though it didn't work. Like let's install them one by one, put the indicators in, and just set all the indicators up individually and do it that way. So even if the template doesn't work, then we'll get the indicators going that way. I'm gonna make that video so that way hopefully it'll kind of address any possible issue that you can have with the templates and stuff. But anyway, that was just a vent or a little bit of a ramble. So we'll just check back in a little bit and make sure that the TP got hit. Hopefully we get those 32 pips, and I'll see you in a bit. All right, here we go. So as y'all see, they shot it up on this candle. I thought we were about to pass it. Then I thought I was going to keep going up from here, but they gave me a good bearish candle right back down here and held it down there for about an hour. And so now we're shooting back up, and I need, let's see, probably about 4 pips or so. Oh, 3 pips. 2.9 pips. Come on, give it to me so we can pass this challenge. We need what? 7,100. So we need $600, man. Come on. Don't you start slow poking now. Get on up there. Man, Forex is exciting. I do have some days where, I'm a little less excited, even though profit is good and stuff, but at least passing challenges. I don't know. It's something about passing a challenge. It gets your blood flowing, gets me excited. But, dang, that didn't sound right, did it? It makes me happy. Let's just say it that way. It makes me happy. But yeah. And then once this hits the TP, of course, I'll go into my back office and show you the proof, which I'm actually going to put in the beginning of the video. So what you see in the beginning of the video will be what I'm about to do in the future. So we'll just be back to the future. Let's check on the FTMO account while we're waiting on this. So FTMO, I don't have my take profit set there on FTMO. I'm just going to let that ride. We're up 14K, 14.5, 14.7 on FTMO. So that's definitely looking great. And the FTMO account is already an established account. So I will actually get the 80% payout on that. Now what I will do is drag my stop loss up a little bit further to just secure some more profit, just in case it decides, you know what, I'm not finna hit your 10K. I'm finna just come on back down. At least that'll give me 2,200 for the day. So actually, let me do the same thing on FTMO. Pull this up. So now that'll lock in what, 5K on FTMO. Although I will say, if it gets this close and doesn't hit it, oh, I'm gonna be hurt. Come on, man. We need $350 more. $200 more to go. Come on. I might exit out early if they, you know, come on, man. It's right freaking there. Just pop it up another pip. You know what? It just hit it and I missed it. I could have got out. If it hits 77 again, I'm going to take it. I'm just going to click up out of there. There we go. All right. We did it. We passed. We passed by $5.70. We got them. So, all right. I'm going to holler at y'all on the next one.